Last time on Beauty Vlogger Boot Camp.
And I would love to have this opportunity to spend the next couple of who knows how long sharing some glam with you guys.
This is what I want to do, and I've just been waiting for this opportunity, and I feel like it's perfect for me.
Today, I'm going to be showing you some quick tricks to take you from plain to polished.
Hey guys, Rachel here for today's outfit of the day.
Make sure you are voting for your favorite because that's what's going to, you know,
pick the winner.
And today,
now we want to take a look back at some of our favorite, toughest, and most controversial moments of the season.
One of the models didn't show up for the episode, like they just didn't show up. I don't know what they were doing.
On a side note to this little section, I really like Marta's couture dress she was wearing. It was absolutely beautiful.
10 aspiring vloggers go head-to-head in the ultimate fashion and beauty battle. Only one will become the next online style guru. The winner will get an amazing clothing and accessories stash from JustFab.com, makeup from Derm Store, a cash prize, and their own series on You Look Hot. Being beautiful isn't always pretty. This is Beauty Vlogger Boot Camp.
It's been such an exciting first season for Beauty Vlogger Boot Camp. We can't even believe it's almost over.
The final vlogs are up and we'll know the winner soon, but now we want to take a look back at some of our favorite, toughest, and most controversial moments of the season.
Hi. Hi.
I think when we first saw the contestants, it felt like it was finally real, but they really were so like stiff. I wanted to tell them like, we're not gonna bite you, like.
Or we will, but just for boot camp purposes.
I feel like it's a real military. Everyone's fighting. You know, it is structured.
Boot camp.
Your time starts now.
The first challenge was really hard. I was actually a little bit startled by like the quickness of everyone, like digging through their makeup. I don't know why I thought it would be slower considering it was so timed, but it kind of startled me. I got a little
Everyone
scared.
was just like rummaging through their stuff, and I remember the first thing I saw was the timer started and Shanice just literally knocked everything off her table so that she could have a workstation, and I was like, oh, that's smart but kind of terrifying.
You do have purple eyeshadow up to your brows, and it's not very well blended.
We were really limited on time, so we were really trying to give our critiques quickly, and as we were going through all of the contestants, some contestants were obviously a lot like they had done better with the challenge, but on Nicole, that was kind of the thing that just stuck out to me the most. It was the most dramatic thing about her face, and it's what my eyes immediately went to, and I think I was a little bit harsher than I meant for it to come across, but it was also just the situation and the environment that we were in, and we had also never judged before.
This was our first episode,
yeah.
So we weren't sure kind of what we were getting into and stuff. We realized that you had 15 seconds left when you had already finished, so I think you were the only one that completed that, and it's really
Plus, your skin is
impressive.
flawless.
Yeah. There are a lot of successful male beauty vloggers on YouTube, so that's why we kind of wanted to bring some males into the mix as well. I know a lot of people got a little confused by that, but to us it wasn't even an option whether we were going to or not. It was really just an option of how many we could like put in there out of our 10 contestants. So I was really excited that Tony and Josh got to come in and compete.
Well, thank you, ladies. I love being here. It's gonna be so much fun. And I flew all the way from Canada, so don't waste my time.
We love Gregory Gorgeous, and I was so excited that he was able to fly in and film one of the episodes with us, and I hope that he can come back for the next season because I absolutely adore him, and that was one of my favorite episodes to watch.
He was a lot of fun.
He was so much fun.
You guys are each going to draw a random number, and that's the order you're gonna come up and pick your accessories.
During the t-shirt challenge, to figure out who was going to go up to the table, we decided to have them draw random numbers, but we didn't realize that the 6 and the 9 weren't gonna have like any differentiation. Is that a word?
Yeah, it was like the same exact shape.
I think that's a 9.
And hold your number in front of you. Which one's a 6 and which is a 9?
Whatever.
Oh,
That
yeah,
one's 6.
That's a 6.
I literally think they're the exact same shape.
Can we like flip a coin to see who's a 9 and who's a 6 since they have the same number?
Yeah, it's the exact same shape. You can't
Yeah.
even tell.
We tried to like flip a coin, nobody could find a coin, so then we ended up just drawing a line under one of them.
And shuffling them up.
Yeah. And then Christina got 6 and Tony got 9.
If I was to do this challenge, I would have picked a hot glue gun, scissors, and there was this really beautiful fabric that I kept thinking someone was gonna take and no one did. I would have taken that.
Yeah, I liked that. I would have done the fabric as well, scissors, and then I would have done safety pins.
Fabric.
We would have been. Shh.
Whoa! I want to say something, but I don't know if I can.
Say it.
No, it's like no.
Say it.
No, no.
Say it.
It looks, okay, no, I can't.
Say it.
It looks like she's in the army. But like, no, but like.
With like trying to.
Yeah, that's bad.
We weren't trying to force him to say it. I think we were being playful in the moment. Like,
I wanted to know.
well, I don't think that he we weren't really forcing him.
No.
It was a very laid back clip. Like, in the moment, we were just kind of talking and it
Yeah.
was candid.
I did want to know though, and I didn't think that's what he was gonna say.
No, me neither. I don't know what he was going to say. I was going to say, or I thought he was going to say it looked like a 4-year-old's tie-dye job.
I thought he would just say something about like, it's not cute or something like that.
We are mean.
No, that's what I thought he was gonna say. That's not what I was gonna say. That's what I thought he was gonna say.
Okay.
We are so sorry to send this person home, but Tony, we won't be subscribing to your vlog.
Bye, guys.
I feel like when Tony was eliminated, everyone was really sad.
And I think that shows a lot about a person's character. No one wanted to see him go. He was such a nice, genuine, good person. He had nothing bad to say about anyone else. Oh, I miss him.
Me too.
I really do miss you, Tony.
Oh,
So I
Tony
think that's why
Baloney.
it was so difficult for everyone to see him go, because we all just loved him so much.
What 3 things would you take to a deserted island with you?
Your time starts when you hit the start
Can you
button.
say it again? Sorry.
I was so surprised when Marta climbed into that booth and was just funny and just completely like bubbly and stuff, because she even asked us to repeat the question, like something, we just felt like she wasn't completely all like concentrated or something, and then she got in the
No,
booth.
it wasn't about concentration. I think she was just nervous.
You think that's what it was?
Yeah.
But that was a fun challenge.
Yeah, but she had a really good time with it, but I think she was nervous at first.
Yeah, but we were very, very, very excited for her.
For this week's challenge, I bought a few of my favorite toys. Boys, come on out.
The boys were really cute, and Blair and I had like snuck off to meet them backstage like before this competition, so we knew like what they looked like, but the contestants had no idea that these like hunky men were gonna walk in with their shirts off.
And then we
it was
also,
a bit of a surprise.
Not only did we have that, we also had Trinity with us being a guest judge, which was incredibly
He's one of our
fabulous.
best friends.
Marta, since we were so impressed with your performance in the last round, you do not have to compete in this challenge. You can step over here and stand with us.
So during this challenge, we had a little bit of a situation. One of the models didn't show up for the episode, like they just didn't show up. I don't know what they were doing. So we had one less model than contestants, and at the same time, we were trying to figure out how to reward Marta for doing such a great job the episode before. She really had blown us out of the water more than any other contestant up until that point. So we decided to give her immunity for this challenge because we were one model short anyway, and so it just kind of worked out. So it worked in her favor, but it also worked for the situation at hand as well.
Josh, we won't be subscribing to your vlog.
It was sad to see Josh go, but I think Trinity had a really good point when she was talking about, I think that if you just give a little bit more time to the makeup side, you have the fashion down, give a little bit more time to the makeup side, and then you'll have like the full package. So
Josh was really talented, and he had a really great personality. It was really, really like out there, and I think he definitely has the screen presence, so I would like to see him back.
I would too.
We have a little surprise for you today. Please welcome back Leah.
On a side note to this little section, I really like Marta's couture dress she was wearing. It was absolutely beautiful, but we had brought Leah back and we told her, you need to give one of the contestants a little less time, and I actually think she did it in a very fair way. I feel like she wasn't trying to pick who she didn't like the best or maybe who voted her
Well, no
off.
one could dislike Christina. She was so sweet, so it definitely wasn't that. It was just she felt like that was the fairest.
And that gave me a lot of respect for Leah as well, that she would do that instead of picking maybe one of the people that like voted her off, or like the first person to say her name or something like that, which is what I kind of thought might happen. So I had a lot of respect for her in that moment.
Celebrity stylist and entertainment reporter Marcellus Reynolds.
Hi. So these are the little biatches that are trying to be me when they go.
Exactly. They're them.
I'm a huge Big Brother fan,
Me
so I
too.
was really excited to see Marcellus and meet him, and he was so much fun.
He was.
All of our guest judges were really amazing, and I think they brought a little bit of
individuality.
Yes.
Okay, for the first look, it was more of a day look.
I could
What
not
he
get
wants.
past those cats.
Oh, I liked them in like a quirky kind of way.
I liked it in a quirky, like maybe curling up in bed, reading a book with glasses on and your hair in a ponytail.
No, that's not quirky. That's cat lady. I think you could pull it off in a quirky way.
Like
you don't wear your cat dress.
Wearing it in public?
Yeah, and like with your cat and your book.
It's casual.
Yeah, it's casual. I don't really understand all the comments asking us why we were eating the cupcakes with a fork, because I eat like I eat pizza with a fork too. I don't know, I always eat it with a fork, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's back when I was little, I had braces, so like biting into a cupcake, it would get like stuck in them,
like
so I couldn't
icing?
do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started eating it with a fork or a spoon. I think now it's just habit.
And I don't like to get it all over my mouth or like my fingers, so I just think forks are easier. I don't know. I eat everything with a fork. Well, not soup, because it would, well, sometimes.
You eat yogurt with a fork.
I do.
Which is weird.
I do, but it's good. It still works.
Shanice, we're not subscribing to your vlog.
I wanted to cry when we had to eliminate Shanice.
I agree completely. I think we weren't expecting a three-way tie. We didn't have a tiebreaker for it, and all of a sudden, you know, we were trying to figure out what we could do to make it fair and eliminate someone, and then Shanice was the one, unfortunately, that was sent to go home, and I was really, really upset. I was really sad.
her.
I did too. I really love her.
Shanice, we love you. We loved Shanice, but Giselle and Rachel are our final two contestants, and they are both so amazing. We cannot wait to see who you guys pick to be our boot camp winner.
They're both very different, but I think that's kind of what makes them each unique. And I think no matter who wins, we're gonna have a really great show to watch. And so you guys can tune in next week to see who's the winner.
Next week, Rachel and Giselle find out who will win after 10 challenges. A look inside their homes, a sit down with Shanae, a live chat, their own vlogs, and a week of voting. Elle and Blair reveal the winner of Beauty Vlogger Bootcamp.